Careless People by Sarah Wynn-Williams. In a city humming with neon and secrets, Careless People by Sarah Wynn-Williams unfolds as a haunting literary thriller, wrapped in the haze of 1920s decadence and modern disillusionment. With an intoxicating mix of noir mystery, social critique, and emotional depth, the story centers on journalist Lena Monroe, a woman chasing a story that becomes an obsession, pulling her into the darkest corners of the human heart. Lena is a seasoned writer, intelligent, skeptical, sharp-witted, but emotionally detached, shaped by trauma and betrayal. She arrives in Manhattan in the fall of 1929, just weeks before the stock market crashes. Assigned to cover a high-society murder that rocked the upper echelons of New York's elite, a young socialite named Clara Van Wyck was found dead in her penthouse. Champagne still bubbling on her bedside table, her body surrounded by signs of a violent struggle, but no forced entry, no signs of theft. As Lena dives into Clara's world of privilege, parties, and promises, she discovers a circle of reckless influencers, artists, and financiers, all seemingly untouchable and all hiding something. At the heart of this circle are Beau Radcliffe, a Gatsby-esque real estate tycoon with a murky past, and Margot St. James, Clara's best friend and rival. An actress known for her dazzling charm and emotional volatility. Everyone is grieving. Everyone is lying. Lena's investigation is complicated by her editor's pressure for sensationalism and her growing entanglement with Detective Leo Halloran, a world-weary cop who distrusts both the elite and the press. Their alliance is uneasy, but slowly turns into a relationship of reluctant respect and romantic tension. Together, they trace Clara's final weeks, her secret visits to underground speakeasies, coded journal entries, and conversations with a mysterious figure only referred to as the patron. As Lena follows the breadcrumbs, she uncovers a pattern of disappearances and unexplained deaths linked to the same social circle. Clara, it turns out, had been documenting everything: names, places, power plays, but her notebook is missing. The deeper Lena digs, the more the glittering facade of New York's upper crust cracks open to reveal exploitation, corruption, and emotional manipulation. Tension builds as Lena herself becomes a target, receiving anonymous threats, having her apartment ransacked, and being shadowed through the city. Despite this, she refuses to stop. What began as a story becomes a mission: to give Clara justice, and in doing so, reclaim her own sense of agency. The narrative crescendo takes place at a masked gala, thrown in honor of Beau Radcliffe's latest skyscraper, where truths explode and glitter in blood. In a private lounge, Lena confronts Margot, who finally confesses that Clara had discovered their circle's dirtiest secret, a cover-up of an accidental death caused by one of their own and protected by money and silence. But the final twist belongs to Beau. It's revealed that he orchestrated not just the cover-up, but Clara's murder, fearing she'd go public and ruin them all. When Lena threatens to publish, he makes a chilling offer: join them and gain wealth and protection, or disappear like Clara. She walks away, choosing danger over complicity. The book ends with Lena typing the first lines of her story, not for her editor, but for the truth. As she speaks into the recorder one last time, she says, "They weren't careless because they didn't know better. They were careless because they never paid the price. Until now." Between themes and analysis, Careless People explores the moral rot beneath glamour, asking whether justice can exist in a world where wealth rewrites the rules. Through Lena's relentless pursuit, the novel interrogates themes of power and accountability, truth and complicity, and the invisible costs of silence. It's a tale of broken people, wrapped in beauty, and the courage it takes to break the cycle. Sarah Wynn-Williams' docentee, Just Tell a Murder Mystery, she delivers a mirror to a society addicted to image, indulgence, and impunity. At its heart, this is a story about what it means to stand alone in a world built on secrets and to tell the truth anyway. 10. The Emperor of Gladness by Ocean Vuong is a profound and moving exploration of identity, trauma, and the search for belonging. The story unfolds through the eyes of its protagonist, whose journey is both intimate and universal, weaving together moments of personal and historical significance. The narrative begins by introducing us to a young man growing up in a fractured family, marked by the shadows of war and displacement. As the son of Vietnamese immigrants, he grapples with the complex legacy left by the Vietnam War, both on his family and on himself. From the outset, Vu Wang immerses the reader in vivid, poetic language that captures the sensory textures of memory. The scent of rain on cracked pavement, the echo of distant voices, and the ache of loss. As the protagonist navigates adolescence, he confronts the painful realities of his parents' trauma and their often unspoken past. His mother, burdened by silence and scars, both visible and invisible, serves as a living testament to survival and resilience. Through tender yet sometimes strained interactions, the protagonist begins to understand the layers of history that shape his identity. His father's absence, a looming silence, casts a shadow that drives much of his yearning for connection and understanding. The journey moves from childhood to adulthood, marked by the protagonist's pursuit of education, love, and self-acceptance. Amidst the backdrop of immigrant life in America, he encounters both kindness and prejudice, moments of joy and despair. His relationships reveal his evolving sense of self, especially his exploration of his queer identity, which adds another dimension to his struggle for belonging. Vu Wang delicately portrays these experiences with nuance and empathy, emphasizing how love and pain are often intertwined. Throughout the novel, the protagonist's writing and poetry emerge as a vital means of expression and healing. The act of storytelling itself becomes a way to reclaim his voice and piece together fragmented memories. Vu Wang's lyrical prose invites readers to feel the weight of history and the fragility of hope simultaneously. As the narrative reaches its climax, the protagonist confronts the lingering wounds of his past. The reunion with family members, the revisiting of places marked by pain, and the act of forgiveness underscore a powerful theme of reconciliation, not just with others but with oneself. The closing chapters are both heartbreaking and uplifting, capturing the paradox of survival, that in enduring trauma, there can be moments of profound gladness. In conclusion, The Emperor of Gladness is a masterful tale of healing and identity, where personal and collective histories intertwine. At its core, the book explores themes of displacement, memory, and the redemptive power of storytelling. Vu Wang's narrative challenges readers to consider how the scars of war and migration shape the individual psyche, while also offering a message of hope and resilience. This deeply moving work stands out not only for its poetic beauty, but also for its unflinching honesty and emotional depth, making it essential reading for students and enthusiasts seeking a comprehensive and rich understanding of the immigrant experience and the human condition.